Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm
Dazn Beyonce Productions.
I must be the greatest.
Let's get that done.
I've been here before and I know what it takes. It's hard work, dedication. Boxingworks.com. Mayweather's PB, he's the best.
Win, lose, or draw, we coming to fight. Can't nobody take that away from us. We're coming to fight.
They do what they can, I do what I want.
When you look at how he throws that left hook, it starts out really low. We're going to see what kind of character.
Oh, and the lefts and rights by Maidana. And it's all Marcos Maidana here. A lot of those punches off his shoulder. I think anybody out there listening or the key, anybody, you think that that's a dangerous deal to make. I think it's a perfect deal.
Boxingworks.com.
15 minutes. Can you be strong for 15 minutes? Can you? Listen, the concentration is weaving a little bit. Pick it up. Pick it up!
Some things about we got to deal with his body shots. I don't think you want to be that close to us. He's talking about letting the left hook go, then you're going to take the left hook. Let's get that done.
Look, the fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? Look, we're firemen. We are firemen! The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
Boxingworks.com.
Let's get that done.
Danny, how much of the difference is it for you at this weight? You lost weight, man? Yeah, I'm working out. I lost like 35 everybody's a threat.
Puerto Rico. Miguel
Boxingworks.com.
We're not going to do that. We're going to take this fight against Keith. We're going to get less than you, Keith, but we're going to get more the second time. So go ahead and make it 2 times.
Boxingworks.com. My job is to focus on boxing and going out there and being the best that I can be.
All right, you men receive my instructions. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. I want you to touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. Let's go.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Breaking news, hot not out, right? Yeah, hot out the oven, right? Mike Tyson says exactly what he said he was going to do, and he and Roy Jones have broken numbers, and now it is being reported by sources that Mike Tyson's pay-per-view did over 1 million buys, and it could calculate to around 1.2 or as high as $1.5 million for this exhibition. Now, my question to you is, were they satisfied? Did they walk away disappointed and never wanting to spend their money again? Or are the rumors of this Legend League continuing true? Because ESPN just dropped an article literally right now saying that Evander Holyfield has signed his side of the contract and how he wants a shot. I mean, this could be big, you know. People may want to start getting on this undercard. Badu Jack got on here. I mean, he didn't get the buzz that a Jake Paul got, but you never know, you know. They get you back on that undercard, you might make the noise necessary to have the people, you know, chattering about you. But shout out to Michael Woods of NewYorkFights.com. Good old Woodsy on Twitter. He's the one that broke this story. And yeah, I mean, I think from from the chat, we can tell that everyone expected this. And, you know, I'm a little bit shocked that everyone is like, oh, yeah, who thought it wouldn't? Of course it did. Of course it did. And it's like, well, it was an exhibition. You know, there was some controversy as to whether or not there was going to be knockouts or no knockouts. So, you know, I don't know how sure everyone was that this was actually, you know, gonna do over $1 million. I don't even know if I guesstimated $1 million. I think that's a lot, man. 1.5, that's what Canelo Cotto did, man. Not Canelo Cotto, excuse me. Cotto Mayweather did 1.5, man. Somewhere around there. We got a super chat from Big Super Mix. This says, Floyd not gonna like this. Maypac 2 coming May 5th. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, he gets his money regardless, you know. You insinuating that Floyd wants the limelight so bad that he's gonna be, you know, upset that, you know, someone is doing better numbers than him. Rob is asking me, are they satisfied? Yeah, are they satisfied? Meaning, like, the people that purchased this pay-per-view, are they happy? Yeah, it was 1.5 million people, but are we gonna get them to purchase again? Were they happy with the product? Is basically what I'm asking. So, a boxing scene writer will go with that because I can't even begin to pronounce my man's name. But he's saying hashtag Tyson Jones will be the highest production value of any fight in history. Pay-per-view sales outpacing Mayweather versus McGregor. Pacquiao? No way, man. I hope we break all the records and do 5 million pay-per-views. You're going to feel like you're watching a Rocky movie in real life. Shit. Now I definitely need to see that to believe it. I mean, I can't pronounce this guy's name, but he's a well-known writer. He writes for plenty of people. Let me pull up his little bio here. He is a journalist for LA Times and Boxing Scene, MMA and Bash Boxing TV commentator, Boxing Writers. You know, he's the MMA J member. He's got all this stuff. So I know Rob knows him. This is Rob's people. I can't pronounce his name. It's like something that I don't want to even mess up. But doesn't matter, right? Because that's a pretty big tweet, man. You know, 5 million pay-per-views. If Tyson did 5 million pay-per-views or gets close to it, geez, yeah, he's definitely got to think about coming back, man. You know, that's just far too many to leave on the table, I think, in my opinion. So, yeah, all right, I'm still getting more here. Yeah, well, we all know Thriller paid a very handsome television rights fee, right? They paid something like $50 million for this, so they better hope to make that money back. We got Pat's Nation, who says people only buy Floyd fights in hopes to see him lose. I mean, I guess so. I can definitely see that angle, right? Not everybody. We definitely got supporters of Floyd out here without a doubt. But, yeah, man, I want to open up the phone lines. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here. I want to know, what did you think about this breaking news? They're reporting over 1 million, 1.2 to 1.5. You got other journalists saying this is going to get closer to Mayweather-Pacquiao, Mayweather-McGregor numbers. Got to see it to believe it. But damn, Tyson, living legend for sure, shaking up the boxing world, man. I mean, listen, the last guy to do 1 million pay-per-view buys, 1 million plus, is like Canelo, man. This is huge. This is really huge right here, you know? And maybe for Tyson, it's like a career after boxing, still in boxing, because there weren't that many headshots in this fight, man. Like, you know, Jones threw jabs at him, man. If they can milk it, man, they gonna fake it till they make it. You know what I mean? They gonna fake it till they make it. But let me get to these phone lines, man. Let me get to these phone lines and open it up and see what you guys think. You know the number. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And that helps with the visibility of the show. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We got channel memberships you could go ahead and join. Or you could be a Patreon. Same content, both sides, different functionalities is the best that I can say. So let's go out to the callers. First, quick word from our day one, El Camino.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
BoxingVoice.com.
Oloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo es la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo, Ness, what's happening, champ? Appreciate the show.
What up? What up?
Yo, man, I'm a little. I'm in this day and age with all the streaming platforms. You know, for it to do over 1 million, even 1.5 is huge in these days. So definitely, that's a big accomplishment. I think the price tag helped a lot. $50 instead of 85 or 100. And man, look, I was pleased with it. I was satisfied. I was thoroughly satisfied. I got everything I wanted out of it. It was entertainment. At the end, anybody who thought this was a serious boxing match, you were fooling yourself. If you expected the Roy Jones of the 90s, the Mike Tyson of the late 80s. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I don't want to see it too often, but I definitely love to see it again. You know, maybe with the Vander or whatever. I don't want to see Shannon in there. I don't think. Yeah. But yeah, man, expect the money man back. Remember, Mextradamus called it Maypac 2 2021.
Big Supermax, Plainview, Texas. Man, if you've been listening to Supermax for some time now and you've been listening to him call in, strap up. Saturday, he's ready to do battle versus Smoke 'em Out Jay of Las Vegas. We got 5'10", 330 versus 6'4", 344. It's going down in the heavyweight division. Border Wars Saturday, only on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. Make sure you subscribe to get those fights. We're going out to Justin, the most knowledgeable. I don't know. What's your tagline, Justin? What are you calling yourself these days?
Justin Jr., the MMA Genie. Just reached over 900 subs, but
let's go.
Can you guys hear me good?
Perfect. What do you think about Mike Tyson doing over $1 million?
Yeah, honestly, I expected it. I watched the fight during Instagram Live, and then I also watched the co-main, the YouTube match. I think it was foolery, but whatever, to get eyes on the sport. But yeah, I thought the Tyson fight was good. You know, just seeing him there, you know, bobbing and weaving like he did back in the 80s. And at the end of the day, it's Mike Tyson, and I honestly, I expected him to get this many buys, man. I mean, it's Mike Tyson. You know, to the people who were disappointed and said they looked old, you know, you got to remember these are two 50-year-olds, you know, and I actually was impressed by Tyson. I thought Roy was going to dance circles around him.
Oh, shit, Jay. We dropped you, champ. We're going to get right back to you in a sec. In the meantime, let me go out to across the pond.
I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
I know you're booing me because I whipped the fighter's ass, but you know, that's boxing.
On this side of the pond, we're serious, do you know what I mean? UK Great Britain boxing is on the map.
Oh God, I feel terrible. I feel terrible that I'm living in your head rent free.
Is Mitty not there now? All right. Well, we're going back to Justin. What up, Justin? We lost you real quick. You there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm there. I was saying, I expected Roy to dance circles around him. And like I said, the people who said they were disappointed, these are two 50-year-old men fighting, and Tyson actually impressed me. He did some bob and weaving in there. I wish I saw him land that counter body hook uppercut, but then again, it's an exhibition, weird rules with cuts, and also maybe he didn't want to go to the head too much, but yeah, I appreciate you guys letting me call in. I'm one of the OGs. It's been about 2 years I've been calling in now. Thank you guys. The Free Fight TV legend, Justin Jr., the MMA Genie, hits over 900, taking over the MMA game. Thank you.
Let's go, champ. Justin, man, you should look into maybe doing a little internship with us, building your little brand over here, getting some contacts, bringing in that younger crowd to the TBV fam. We going out to Izzy in Oklahoma. It's the champ. What up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Definitely didn't mean that.
Hey, I got an intro finally. Oh man, I'm flattered.
Yeah, it's this one. There you go. Call him YouTube.
Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you. Hey, no, not surprised at all, man. This is going to beat all pay-per-views, 2020 pay-per-views combined, I'm sure, which is kind of expected, man. It's like the young man just said, it's Mike Tyson, the biggest living name in boxing. I mean, regardless of, our admiration for Floyd and whomever else, there's no one's outdoing Mike, and next one will do good too. And I don't know anybody that was disappointed. I was on Twitter, I was on all that stuff. Everybody was loving this, man. It was fun, it was cool setup, the music, etc. I'm just not surprised, man. So that's my call.
Izzy, thanks for calling in. We got Majid in Orlando. Are you surprised they've done up to 1.5 milli?
Nah, Ness. You remember I was the one that you can hear me?
I hear you perfect.
Okay. You remember when we first had this call about 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah.
I told Mario to put some respect on the legends' names.
We sure did.
And this is why I said that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these are two people that everybody loved coming up. We will always watch them and all of that. So whether they was 50 or 15, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the man, So these young boxers, all these PBC, all of them, they need to learn that y'all do the fights that people want to see, and those pay-per-views is there even during the pandemic or whatever we want to call it. So I feel like these young fighters, these promoters, they got to step up and make something shake, because they got a little 50-year-old coming and out doing them easy. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for the show, man. And yeah, I'm out.
All right. We got Natural Wiz Canada. What up?
What up? How you guys doing tonight?
All good.
Like the great Nate Diaz, man. I'm not surprised. I'm wondering what the promoters are saying to their fighters right now. Are they saying, oh, they spent way too much money or something or this and that? But I mean, how you gonna let these old timers just come back and just grab the bag just like that and walk out? I mean, it's kind of hilarious, but this is good for boxing, man. This is good. This is, everybody loved it. At the end of the day, except for Brendan Shaw, but I listened to that and he was just strictly hating, but he still paid for it. But yeah, man, I'm not surprised. Way to go, boxing, man. Boxing needs to do what Mike Tyson and the whole, the whole display of it, the theatrics, the ring, the black, the white. It was all nice. But yeah, man, that's my call.
All right. Big Drew, East LA, what up?
Yo, what up, Ness? What up?
What up?
Yo, man, the pay-per-view numbers for Tyson don't surprise me, man. When this guy dies, you can put his funeral on pay-per-view. He'll still sell out.
Damn.
But I wanted to run this by you. I wanted to ask you. I think it's in Mike's best interest to stay away from Holyfield. This Holyfield 3, every fighter has that one fighter that's just got their number. They can't beat him. So I think if Mike wants to keep this gravy train rolling, he needs to stay away from Holyfield. What do you think about that? That's my call.
I definitely think that you build up to that because that's the guy that beat him twice, right? One of them anyway. So you build up to that. You got to build your fans back into that storyline, remind them that you lost to him, and help them be on that comeback, of revenge, hype with you. But yeah, let's go to what we got here. Looking like Keem in Florida. Yo, I actually want to switch it up, man. I may not be able to go back to everybody and get their thoughts on this. But if I do, lucky you. If not, you could always counterpunch. That being said, do you think that this fight doing so well a week before Earl and Danny is going to affect Earl and Danny? Like, yeah, give me your thoughts on the breaking news on the fact that Mike Tyson did over $1 million. They saying 1.5. You got other people even saying that he going to do Mayweather-McGregor numbers. But do you think this affects Danny versus Spence? We're going to Keem in La Florida.
So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
If y'all want to see me with this Dazn, make some noise. This is Danny Garcia show. Fuck out of here.
Keem, what up? Damn, you sound like you R2D2 little cousin today.
Hello?
There you go.
Yeah.
I hear you saying, can you hear me?
I sound. I tell you the truth, man. Don't worry about it, bro. Cause I know I'm in a bad area. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it was coming through. We heard all that, but we'll come back to you nonetheless. Steve in Chicago.
My town up in K-Town.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they're in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yeah, you kind of stole my thunder. I was going to bring that question up. What effect is this going to do now to Spence and Garcia? I'm thinking it's going to have a negative effect on that. But, when we were a lot of us were watching on the back channel and we were commenting as we were watching it, nobody really had anything negative to say. The only thing I'll say is JT, I'm kind of starting to agree with JT. Like, we need to use this platform somehow to bring up the up and comers, to give them more limelight. It's sad to see a YouTuber, break out like he is, and I get it, it's a different audience, but wouldn't it be nice if Tyson does these legend cards and put like a Virgil Ortiz or a Shakur, and I know there might be issues with the promotion, right? So it's probably not going to work, but in a beautiful world, wouldn't that be good if we could use this platform? And as far as Tyson, Holyfield, what the other caller was saying, I mean, this is an exhibition. You saw what they did. Like, I mean, yeah, they put forth an effort, but I think anybody who might get in the ring with this not going to be like a real fight. You got to know that, before you buy this thing. The Legends fight, the main event will not be. It'll just be an exhibition, and the fights will be.
Cut it.
Yeah, man. As far as putting everybody on the undercard, man, that's gonna be up to the promoters of Shakur Stevenson and Virgil Ortiz. Both one is Bob and the other is Oscar. Are they going to give the services of their fighter at a reasonable rate due to the crossover exposure possibility? We don't know. What we can say is that Floyd led with his business mind, and he definitely allowed Badu Jack to be on there. So shout out to Floyd for being a pioneer in terms of promoters. doing business with Tyson, which is strange. They haven't had the best relationship, you know what I mean? So maybe Badu got his own connections, but still no interjection from Floyd and TMT, right? And that's who Badu's with. So yeah, man, I hope this doesn't affect it, man. Maybe this is a crowd all in its own, you know? Maybe this is a crowd all in its own. Maybe this is that plus 45, 46 crowd, you know? Maybe 40s still, you know, and Earl still probably got some of them 40s because he's 30, so, you know. We're going to Stone Bone Boxing, Colorado. Are you surprised they done made 1.5 million is what they saying?
1.5 milli, a milli. Hey, Tyson about to get some more money. Yeah, I mean, shout out to my marijuana brethren. So I ain't mad at him getting that money. Shout out to old Roy getting his money. I'm probably a little shocked. I could see. I figured close to $1 million. I ain't think over, but I felt like the event and just the casual nature of people talking about it made me feel like $1 million. You know, like when you hear people that don't even watch boxing, that's when you know it's gonna be $1 million. But like, not a lot of diehards watched it as much as I thought. Like when you get diehards and casuals, that's when you get the 3 and 4. So maybe it was the older diehards and the older casuals watched it, and I think the younger people probably watched it on YouTube and stuff like that because they watched it. I watched it. I didn't pay for it. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud, but I watched it on YouTube. When I got back home, it was still on live. Like when Nate got knocked out, I was walking back in the door, and it was on YouTube live. I was like, okay. But hey, shout out to them, man. That's some good money. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. Yes, sir. It is. We're going out to California's own
Mr. Infojo.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Infojo.
presented by my brother.
Yo, everybody hit those thumbs up. My man Ness is working. He hustling right now, so hit the thumbs up. Yo, man, the boxing guys done bless the legends, man. I see that. I don't think that it'll affect Spence and Garcia, but I do think that we as hardcores got to start promoting those fights that we want the world to know that they're fighting more. I do. I think we need to call all of our friends and let them know that the Spence and Garcia is fighting, like everybody was calling us about. All the casuals were calling us about last weekend's fights. But I do think that it's gonna make PBC, it's gonna make Dazn, it's gonna make all of the other promoters step up their game by the card that they put on last weekend. If they can just take the entertainment element out and bring it over to the PBC as far as the performances, because think of what you got for $50, man. People are gonna pay $80 this week. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of got a week their card. You know what I'm saying? So if they can take out ideas that Triller had did, I think it'll start boosting the pro current fighters' revenue and pay-per-views. That's all I got, champs. Thanks for the show.
James Payne Lethal, you haven't pressed 1 in Mississippi. Let me know when you're ready by pressing 1. We're going out to that one white boy in Texas. If you have heard of the one white boy throughout the years or months listening to this show and you're ready to get your eyes on him, you can. December 5th is going down. They're calling him the co-main, the true co-main event. I don't know. That's what they saying. I guess we're going to see. He's saying fight of the night. He done pissed off his opponent. I tell you, if you haven't heard for Surefire D. DeMarcus's interview from Dallas, not from Houston, check it out. He did his unguarded yesterday, and that one white boy is facing him in what is being called, a shot at Mitty, basically. Somebody here earns a shot at Mitty and that WBC title, man. So Saturday, Border Wars is going down. Very significant fight in the division, because if white boy falls, then, for sure Surefire D meets the criteria. He could get that vacant title shot since we no longer see Southside Ducey. But if white boy defeats him, damn. ruins everything for good old Mitty, man. So you got to tune in to that when it's going down. I seen the ring outfit. You gonna want to see it for sure. It's going down. Border Wars, man. December 5th, Saturday, Texas. Tune in.
BoxingVoice.com.
When I was locked up in county jail, I thought the Southside was gonna fight. I knocked out Southside. Teardrop.
BoxingVoice.com.
What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, my man?
Hold on a second. Hey, Ness, can you hear me, man?
Perfect.
So Jake Paul has 20 million subscribers on YouTube. Mike Tyson has 14 million on Instagram.
Damn.
I'm just saying, if you do the math, man, that's 34 million just off of those two. I believe Mike definitely did more than Jake in the aspect of buys. But I mean, they both pulled their weight, man. A million buys. I mean, that's expected, right? I mean, that's less than 5% of their following, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it did 1.5 million in these times. I guess, during these times with people more at home, maybe not working as much. I get that. The $50 really helped. But, man, I loved the fight. Mike Tyson, whoever said Mike Tyson didn't come to fight, man, he wanted to go 2 more rounds. He was staring at Roy at the end of the 8th like he wanted to go 2 more. I would love to see Shannon Briggs versus Mike. Mike versus anybody. Of course, Evander would be great, man. I think they'll do a lot of buys. And I would like to see it happen at least twice a year. Nothing more than that. I don't want to take it from the ass. I don't want to take anything away from...
Cut it.
James Payne, Lethal, Mississippi. Talk to me.
Memphis, bro. Memphis, Tennessee, bro.
Oh, shit, man. One day I ain't gonna mess that up.
Hey, it's all good in this. I watch the fights. I'm a little bit late to the show this evening, but I want to give my thoughts. 1 meal, anything over 1 meal, it just really has me dumbfounded, man, because I'm like that. It was actually, to me, it was a shit show. There was too much music. They were trying to entertain too much rather than actually box, which is I'm a boxing fan like everybody here in the TPV community, but it is what it is. It was casual dog food, and they were serving it up like Alpo. But it really reminds me of the weekend when Conor and Floyd fought the week before, the Canelo and the first Triple G fight. So I mean, hopefully it doesn't affect Earl and Danny. I will be watching. Good luck, God bless, Godspeed to all the Border Wars fighters. May everyone come home safe and secure. No injuries, safe travel to and from. In Jesus' name, we claim their victory. Man, keep putting in the good work. Ness, and man, I appreciate the TBV community. I love this shit, man. I love what you do. Keep up the good work. That's my call.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Truly means a lot. We're going to go to Ringer, cutting the line in Detroit. Rel, Fire Flame, also on Border Wars main event. His trainer saying they bringing back that WBC, WBA title back to New Mexico. He's being trained by Hector Munoz. He's taking on Marvin, the Tank, Furman, training out of Earl Spence's old gym, R&R. Yeah, it's going down, man, Saturday. You don't want to miss it, man. It's going to be a whole night of boxing. Let's go to Fire Flame, a.k.a. Terrell Harris. What's going on, champ?
Yo, what up, man?
What up?
Ain't the topic about Mike Tyson?
Yeah, but I made it about you for a quick second, but what's good?
I was just gonna say, is the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury trilogy a go in January?
I mean, I don't think they got out of mediation, man. I've been waiting on that. Last article I seen about that was November 17th, man. Nothing new yet from what I see, unless you found something new today.
I didn't. I just think it'll be amazing if Wilder, Tyson, Jake Paul, and Floyd did a comeback card. Well, Floyd and Jake did a comeback card with Wilder on it. That shit'll be it'll be lit. Just hypothetically speaking, you know.
Definitely hear you. But
yeah.
Any thoughts on the fact that Tyson did 1.5 million pay-per-views versus Roy?
I mean, it's not a surprise. All the casual people in the world know who Mike Tyson is. So for him to bring, and for Jake Paul to bring his YouTube subscribers, yeah, I expected it to do that much. But the question is, did it do more than Wilder and Fury too?
I mean, they saying it's doing 1.2, 1.5, and you got another journalist out here talking about that it might get to that Mayweather-Pacquiao, Mayweather-McGregor numbers. I mean, that's yet to be proven. But, yo, thanks for calling in. We got a super chat. I'm mad late from Matt Garcia's Machine Gun. He's also on the card. Shout out to the community, man. You know you're doing something right when dudes that super chat call in, and the dudes that call in are in your live events and your border wars and your appreciation nights, man, and they real people, not just internet people. Not that they can't have good friends based off internet friends without ever meeting them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Good to know that Matt is a super chatter, a watcher, a caller, a fighter, a friend. You feel me? Anyway, he says the Tyson name plus low pay-per-view price. How could this not do a milli? Not only that, you have big names in sports and entertainment boosting the fight too. Oh yeah, especially post-fight. And you know how it is, like the next day I was still able to buy it. You know, so, you know, once that buzz went around like, oh, Jake Paul, did you see it? People was still able to click it the next day because I didn't record it, so I just bought it again, then jumped on the phone like, yo, y'all charging me twice. You know what I'm saying? But let's go out to Machine Gun. Because I told you I fell asleep, man. I fell asleep. I had to rewatch. Machine Gun, where you at? Plainview. Let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and beat up Danny Garcia.
Hey, Daddy, this a dollar bill.
You can take off that green jacket because I just took your bill. It's fly, you can't even set out an arena. The only reason you don't pay per view because you fight me. So sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere. You will not be fighting on pay per view one for me.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up? What up?
Yo, man, just getting that time in on the treadmill. Get ready for Saturday, baby. It's fight week. But on Mike Tyson, like I said in my super chat, man, it's hard to not believe it didn't do $1 million. $50 pay-per-view, Mike Tyson return, and like a couple people have already said, like I know Jake Paul's not like a huge star, but the fact that his young demographic probably got a bunch of kids, and like I say kids, like maybe like 18 to younger, to order this pay-per-view with their parents, it's not a shock. I mean, I see Mike Tyson at least fighting twice a year, but I see him putting on more cards than anything under the Mike Tyson name. But this is beautiful. I love that he did $1 million. I don't think it'll affect Danny and Earl because I feel like that's just in a league of its own because we know what's competitive and what this is. Not saying that this isn't competitive, but we know what this is. This is a show. Look at how they presented it. It was a show. But $1 million, 1.5 million, quite impressive, especially for Mike Tyson coming back after like 15 years. But I can't wait for Border Wars. Can't wait for the fight. I'll see y'all on Saturday, man. It's my call.
All right. King Born, you hear me? King Born, you hear me?
When you see old dirty bastard form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man. We gonna get to it like this, y'all. Ain't it crazy that Tyson hasn't fought in 15 years, right? Got the weed thing jumping off. He from Brooklyn, Brownsville, of course. And it's like, yo, how the hell he just came on the scene and he got almost 1 million? He definitely did 1 million. I don't know about 2 million. He definitely did more than 1 million. But it just shows to show you the mystique, the wildness, the craziness, the knockout. Tyson here forever, y'all. His name is etched in history forever, man. But that million pay-per-views at $50, that's what they need to do, man. Bring this shit down to like $50, $40 and you get these pay-per-views, baby. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. But shout out to everybody. Yo, Border Wars is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, next Border Wars is going to be better than the damn undercard. Jose de Lopez and Sebastian Fedora, both Border Wars is going to be insane. I got Supermax doing his thing. I got Matt Garcia doing his thing. That's the only two cats I know, but you know what I mean? It's on. It's on. Peace.
Peace. So let's see what we got. What we got, man? Where we going? Let's see. We went to Majid, Natural Wiz. We went to you, Stunner in New Jersey. Oh, what up? Wilder or Mike? That's who bring you out, huh?
Yo, yeah, basically, you know, I'm really about the heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about the baby weights and shit. But as far as this Tyson shit, I'm not surprised. It's Mike Tyson. Everybody knows Mike Tyson, even like casuals who don't even watch sports. But what I will say is that Bob Arum, Al Heyman, y'all should take some notes, because if you take Wilder Fury, put that as the main event. You put Jake Paul versus his next opponent, put that as the co-main event. And then the fight before that, Wilder's brother versus Tyson Fury's brother. Man, that shit gonna do like 1.5, and you can still leave the price point at 80.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I would definitely sauce it up a little bit more, but that works for me.
Facts.
That works for me. All right. Well, we went to Steve. We went to Stone Bone. Let me see. Juan in the BX. What up?
Yo, what's good, fellas?
What up?
Yeah, man. I ain't surprised with them numbers, bro. They put events. When you put events up in place, you get those type of numbers. Floyd Connor, that was an event. They did press conferences that more people was watching them on any platform, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, than anything else, because it was funny as shit. When you do anything funny or crazy, people always gonna watch. Get another Mayorga in the ring, and I guarantee you they'll watch him losing 15 times than boxers that are winning and never losing. People love that drama, that craziness, and if you do back it up with some action, then that's what's up. Even better. But that's my call. Be good, fellas. Be good, Ness.
All right. Oh, we got some super chats. Thanks for the love, fellas. Thanks for the love. Let's see. We got Matt Machine Gun Garcia. This says Thriller used Jake Paul better than Dazn did. Damn. And we got Roger Castillo. He says Jake Paul has 13 million on IG and 20 million on YouTube. Plus, you had Mike Tyson as the main event. Not surprised it did 1.5 million or more. So, yeah, there you go. That's good. That is definitely good. 20 mil, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Damn, bro. What would I would be like so happy with 20 million subs. Let me tell you, you guys don't know. That's a lot of people. He's reaching a lot of people. And I believe that, believe it or not, I believe that his fans have the possibility of being maybe even more loyal, man. Because, the YouTuber has more of a connection. Sorry. These dogs were like not a smart idea, let me tell you. These motherfuckers. This little girl took my thing. Anyway. I feel like a YouTuber and his audience have a deeper connection than the audience of, someone like Mike and just his fans, right? Like, who just adores him for what he does, and that's it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be shooting for the stars, but I feel like, Jake is connected with his audience, man. He's been able to build that audience throughout the years and I'm sure he gets a lot more personal than Mike with his audience. Now, if you're following Mike and you're on that podcast every day that he does, whenever he does do it, maybe you getting more connected. But anyway, we got some boomerangs, right? We're gonna try Keem again. What up, you avail? No Keem. Keem in the place to be. Going once, going twice. Stone Bone Boomerang.
What up?
What up?
Yeah, and I don't really see this affecting the hundreds of thousands, the few 100,000, not few, but the whatever numbers Earl gonna do. I don't see it being really affected by that. Most of the people who bought that were in a comfortable enough position where they just wanted to. Most of the people who bought it knew they could have watched it for free, but they bought it just because they felt like they were supporting one of the legends that as they was growing up. That's why I think the Legend League will be like a successful venture, because nostalgia is. Listen, we have these old trainers come up. No disrespect when I say old, but we had a Buddy McGirts and these guys. They tell us the fighters from the 70s and 80s would have murdered the guys today. You know, like the athletes back then. Yeah. With their hand and the weak stance were the best athletes when they were smoking and drinking right before the fights. These dudes had part-time jobs, and now these dudes are the professional athletes. So it's gonna be nostalgia with that. There's gonna be a lot of our dads and uncles and older cousins that every time that happen, every 3 months or whatever it be, they're gonna be right there watching it just so they can talk about, yeah, man, I remember when he was the man. Look at him now, man. Because it looked like them. You know what I mean? That looked like me in 20 years trying to fight my old rival.
Cut it. Andre Dakota, pound for pound supporter, comes through saying boxing promoters need to get YouTube influencers on the payroll. It may cost up front, but can work out in the long run in regards to future pay-per-views. Definitely they're going to get some KSIs and Jake Pauls of the world with all that type of audience. Hell yeah. That's going to make a big push, man. For sure. That is all the callers. Catch us on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You never know when Ness is going live. Remember, I'm hustling and I'm a hustler. So, I actually want to do that Tiafimo Haney show, man. I don't know if anybody... See, I don't want you to go see it, right? Because then I can't do it. But anyway, I like to go on everybody's social media for you. But yeah, Haney really coming for my man Tio. So I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me in the community page, would you rather that? Or I seen Terrence Crawford came out. Like when I was setting up for this, he had just dropped an Instagram 24-minute video. 2 minutes before I was like almost done setting up for this. And, you know, I watched, I don't know, maybe 7 straight minutes of it from the beginning. And same old story with a twist. It was the same old story with a twist. So I don't know if you guys want the Terrence Crawford talk. Y'all wanna go into his 24-minute rant? We could, you know. He actually believes Danny Garcia. It was like a backhanded compliment. It was like, Danny's not a top welterweight according to Ya being like the naysayers, and then he says, you know, Danny's a top welterweight. So I don't know if y'all want to check it out. Maybe we do it for the morning or come right back. You already know I could do whatever.
Yeah. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
So yeah, let me know. Hit me up on the Patreon community page or right here on YouTube community page. And yeah, man, I'm be back in a bit. Peace.